doing pretty much nothing. I am overheating again, which is unfortunate. Also, we don't have sound still. Holy brightness. Okay, there we go, there we go. I think it's working now. Yes, we can hear the door. Perfect. I took off the backpack because it was messing with my health and I didn't like it. But what I did do is I got cows, which are great. And it is... Okay, well, I gotta cool down, I guess. This is probably a suboptimal way to get started in the position we're in, where I'm stuck. But I guess we could try exploring. It's not like I have anything crazy valuable on me. And we've got a sleeping bag. I've got doors just in case we need to go underwater. And that should be nice. So let's cool off a little bit. And we are level 15. Means I could upgrade some stuff, which I think I will do. So we need... I'm aiming for 16 in defense and 12 in agility. But what I am thinking is go jungle side or farm side. But thinking this looks like it'll be a lot colder. Wait, I can break the ice and get stuff from that. Right? I can break ice and we can actually get ice chunks, which we can make ice armor, which then we don't have to worry about overheating, which would be actually kind of huge. I forgot that you can do that. I forgot that that's a thing. And I think it's just like building normal armor. So I should probably get enough, what is it, 26 for a full set of armor? I know the math. Just don't want to do it. Also, we can get the lapis and the stuff from the silex that spawn over here, which is huge. We also need a lot of silex meat for avian treats in the long run. So that's big. We get a lot from that. Now we shall just continue going along. Holy... Okay. Got some lapis. I'm just gonna chuck that in there, and I think I'm gonna do is I think I only really need 2 pieces, 6 locational armor. Our helmet's dented, so I'll just leave that there, and we can make a helmet too. And that way, with that, we can stay cool, and we got extra ice chunks just in case. I'll leave 12 in there just in case. I also baked a ton of potatoes, so we had extra food just in case. And now, what we should be able to do is actually go explore. Works just great. I'll leave the oak doors. What we can do is, let's go exploring over, not over there. Because that's the lost cities, which we are not anywhere near prepared for, because I think what we'll need for that, some of the best armor sets, which would be full silver advanced protection, which we are nowhere near getting yet. Because I'm lucky like that. Yup. No Geonox. We get absolutely amazing luck. 5 iron. Dope. All we gotta do is try and find a village with a waystone, and then we can waystone back, or maybe even move our base. Probably is a good idea to move our base, but I'm considering it because our current area is kind of barren. I guess it really depends on what else is out here. I have not explored a whole ton. We gotta figure it all out. I don't know exactly what's going on either. What I do know is that this is gonna be kind of crazy. You have to cross a giant... Why would you do this? Why would you do this to yourself? You tried lasering. Let's get a nice little picture of this, because this is a bit much. There's some cooling gel stuff down there that we can get if we need to, I guess. But we're also overheating because I think we're close to the lava. So we're also getting dehydrated. You gotta make sure you stay hydrated, as always. Also, darling, if you are watching me right now, still, you did type in the chat. If you are still watching, make sure you drink water, okay? Staying hydrated is good for you. I mean, you can just keep on going. Keep on keeping on. That guy does not look like someone I want to deal with. Also, we are getting even hotter. Can I cool down? I need to cool down. I really need to cool down. Maybe? Okay, we're cool enough that I can get out of water for 1 second. And if need be, I can also make another bone pile. Okay, probably should have mined that with a pickaxe, because I said it needed, but I didn't. Now we're here, so whatever. Need skeleton skulls for some stuff, I think. Hello, Mr. Fell King. There's some zombie... This... RLCraft Dregora is just not friendly for me, apparently. I don't know. But what I do know is that we're just trying to get along, and also, if these people, for those of you watching live, oh, I think that was a dragon. I think I'm gonna go the other direction. But for the people watching the video after I post it, I am streaming these on Twitch and YouTube, so thank you to the people who are watching. And also, just thank you in general to everyone for there to watch the videos that I make, because I just make videos. I don't know. I'm just glad people enjoy them. Anyway, gotta make sure. Let's hope that we don't run into another dragon, because that would kind of suck. We don't have a ton of stuff. Hard cobblestone from ice and fire. That's... I think these are where people were burned at the stake. I think that's what these are. I don't know exactly, but what I do know is I may very well end up adding a mini-map, just because it's a little bit tedious. Also, hey, Fairy, can you come down and... or I need to come up to you and get regen. Thank you. The nymph. They're very helpful for regen, but... See, I would love to go over there, but I know there's a dragon over there. And that is probably, I'm going to stay away from the coastline, going somewhere going to absolutely annihilate. That would be very unfortunate. I could go mining, but mining's pretty dangerous. So I think I'm just gonna, I don't know. I just really appreciate, there's a lot of people watching compared to the last stream on YouTube and Twitch, so thank you guys so much for being here. I know not many people are talking, but all I know is that the moment we see a dragon, we just kind of gotta run. I also think putting us above 12 render distance will make us more vulnerable to dragons, so I'm gonna choose to not do that. But although I would love to be able to find myself some things before nightfall, that is a parasite biome, which means that that's literally where we don't want to be. That's suboptimal. Also, I'm gonna turn up my volume so you guys can probably hear me better now. Sorry about that, for not having my volume loud enough if you guys couldn't hear me. But that's a dragon. I'm just gonna hope that he didn't see me and is not chasing me. And he's out of render distance, which means he despawn, or he's out of render distance, which means he's not loaded in, which means he can't chase me. Except he actually probably could. Dragons. We're just gonna hope that he does not chase me, because we'd be absolutely screwed if he does. And I also don't know, where else could I even go? I guess I could go to a different direction. Where would be the best place? I guess we could go this direction. Probably should get some sleep too, so that we can not have to deal with an insane amount of mobs. By the way, if we get 10 Twitch subs, I will be doing a hardcore RLCraft playthrough. I'm not looking forward to it, but I don't know. Might happen, might not. Who knows? Anyway, let's just go and we can see what would... Please, will you guys please actually just, you know... Okay, what is this? Is this a witch hut, or is this actually a good structure? Because I would love to... Okay, more parasite biome. So we gotta go the opposite direction, but the opposite direction is where a dragon is. So we gotta essentially find a different... I just have to go a complete different direction from the main spawn, I guess, is the only other option. And in here, there's literally just a torch and a crafting table. I will take a... Oh, it's a realistic torch. Great. I will not take that. And I guess what we'll do is... We'll just go on back. I mean, hopefully I'm not lost. I don't think I'm lost. I also don't think I want to deal with that guy. I'm hoping he doesn't see me. He definitely sees me. So, well, I think we got away from him. That would have been very unfortunate if he ended up catching up with us, but it's all good. We got away. Bridge our way across this section, and that looks like another mental barian, which would be great, except for not really at all, because they're just guarding everything, so I can't get a. What we should probably do is just circle around until we see somewhere that we're actually willing to go across to. Although I guess I can't really see into the thing, so I should probably just go like halfway around the circle. It's gonna take a while. Windmill villager. That area is right there. Right? Is that what we're right by? So if I head this way, I'm not gonna say they're gonna be nice, because they probably won't be nice, but it'll be nicer than the current area. Actually, that's looking like the parasite biome, so that's not great. Maybe if we just skirt around it, there'll be something good here. I mean, who really knows? Look, there's some copper. That's copper, I think. Dude on fire over there, I don't really want to deal with. There are some cows, but there is the parasite biome. So maybe we just skirt by the parasite biome. Let me see what happens. There's a dragon skeleton, and it's getting a lot colder. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off our cooling gear, and let's yoink. That's a Moloch. It's not a dragon. That was a tier 4 ice dragon. Just dead on the ground. Apparently, something bad happened here. Is there anything in here? Not really. Okay, that's fine. That's a little thing as well. But, I mean, at least this is not, like, insta-death. We're kind of okay. I don't know. We could start getting more of the ice stuff, which is probably a good idea. Ice chunks. Get 32 is probably a good amount. We can get as much cooling gear as we need from that. I'm just gonna head a little bit away from parasite biome, because I think if I keep it parasite biome loaded in, that's a battle tower. Oh, cool. A battle tower and then another tower right next to a village, right next to spiky ice things. Okay, cool. At least it's not insane. Like, it's not bad. Oh, never mind, it is bad. It's right next to the parasite biome. Frozen Draugr. We do 1 heart of damage to him. So I think maybe we loot this guy and then we just dip, because he does not seem to really be our friend. That's a pretty decent axe. Let's eat up some food. Get some fish from a barrel. Let's at least get the waystone, so we can always come back here if we end up dying. Actually, that'll be our spawn set, too, at the waystone, so we gotta make sure to sleep eventually. What's in here? A golden skirt. 10 locational armor. Not as good as that, but we did get a purified water bottle. Oh, I need a heart for the canteen. I do need a heart for the canteen. And staff we can make. I need stage 5 for that, or any stage works with the wither ring. So I guess that's cool, but I don't know exactly. Let's see, what do you got? Some arrows. Okay, I will take arrows, even though I don't have something to use them with. Iron axe is about to break, so we'll chuck that out. And probably also just gonna eat the berries first. I really think I need cobwebs. Don't really think I need to carry obsidian or apples, really, but yeah, I don't really need apples. I'll take the obsidian just because it's obsidian, but it doesn't look like there's much. All we gotta do is keep on keeping on. I think that guy's chill. If we see a librarian, though, I do want to see what his first book trade is. There are actual torches. I do realize this is a structure added by not exactly the normal set of structures, because it's RLCraft stuff. this is an RLCraft structure, but I will take it because I need all the help that I can get, because apparently there is no safe place. And also, I should definitely make sure that I sleep tonight, because I do not want any of the parasite dudes. The parasite biome has a crazy thing underground, too, that we want to make sure that we avoid. But, oh, locked, cool. I guess if there's a furnace somewhere, which I know there's definitely a furnace somewhere, we could get, or I could just make one. I'll take this guy's bed, and we'll make a couple furnaces, both for warming ourselves up and for smelting the iron so that we can get some lockpick. Lock those chests, hopefully, unless I'm bad at unlocking. Now, what we shall do? Take our iron, we take our 4 iron, turn them into nuggets, and then we turn those into lockpicks, which should be strong enough to unlock these stuff. 16 armor. Better than that. You can also see what the bows roll. The bows didn't roll anything, but I guess we'll keep one. Crispy bacon. I'll take some bacon. That is not something that I will. Clear sand. Is this a important book or no? No, it's not. Get purified water bottles, which is dope. We have 1 extra iron. Fine. You think that what we'll do... I'm not going to keep the furnaces. Okay, well, I keep throwing my pickaxe every time I try and throw something else. So let's just do that way. And then what we can do is we can just yoink our crafting table. We'll keep the crafting table. Got extra lockpicks, so we can unlock the chest that was down here, right? Maybe it'll have something good. We haven't broken a lockpick yet, which is big. This one might break one. Yep. Okay, great. Okay, great. We broke 2. Or 3, actually. There we go. And another diamond skirt. Are any of these bows good? Skill issue and nothing. Okay, I guess what I could do is we could try and see if we can roll something different. Light. Honestly, not bad. I'll take that. That way we now have a bow to shoot projectiles. Now, which is big. Keep lockpicks back there. I don't... Skeleton skulls. I don't do... What do I use skeleton skulls for? The dreadstone or the obsidian skull, but we need fire res potions, which... Potion of archery? Projectile band. That's actually kind of cool. But we're not going to do that until we get brewing stuff, so... That's for the future. It's down here. Some furnaces with nothing in them. Okay, that's fine. We've got a dog. What I do think we should probably do is also grab ourselves, also minus speed, even for a little bit of armor. I'm not going to take it. What we should definitely do, though, is make sure that we grab some grapes, because grapes and wine... Actually, we're probably not going to go for a wine build, because I don't think that a wine build would be super great in this version. But I could be mistaken. Let me know if anyone who's watching right now knows, or yeah, anything else. Building 12. Okay. Well, what do I have right now for building? So we'll level that up a little bit, because we need 12 for anything, I guess. Skill issue diamond sword. Great. What about the iron one? Clumsy. Okay, this guy, apparently he's just putting up defective pieces of armor. Shielding power 3.36. Is a shield good? Probably. Having a shield's probably pretty nice. Also, I guess we can do is we'll take you. Anything bad on you? Thick. We have the skirt, and the skirt is the same as legs, so we'll do that instead. And tough. Honestly, pretty dope. We already have a full set of diamond gear. What does it take for me to wear it? 16? Honestly, that's a dub. What I do think, though, is we want to make sure that we get out of the parasite lands, because at least if we need anvils, we can always come back to whatever this waystone was. What was it? Majolricker. Whatever I just said. What I guess I could do is I could try and we're probably gonna get wither skeletons or wither skeleton stuff eventually, but I need 24 attack and 18 agility. That's like the best bow in the game, so honestly not bad. Infested dirt. So parasites, the parasite goes all the way out to here, which is not ideal. You guys, yeah, infested logs, infested stuff, flesh, and it's breathing, which is terrifying. What's in here? Some iron, okay. Iron wolf armor, iron helmet. I'll wear that for now. Copper shovel. That is a parasite dude that I don't think we want to deal with. Incomplete form. Probably should not have let it in there, but we did, and we killed it, which is big. But we definitely need to get away as quick as we can. Katana, Warhammer, new iron pickaxe. Is this one going to be good? No, but it's okay. And now I think it's time for us to just skedaddle skadoodle, because I do not want anything to do with parasite biome. You know, hopefully we don't run into any dandy dragon. Ice dragon would absolutely screw me up right now. We're gonna try and discover something else. We could always go. Okay, that's another Moloch. That's good. Thought it was a dragon. I thought it was absolutely screwed. I was like, why is this the most unlucky village in the history of villages? Oh, there's another one of the 4-stage battle tower things over here, which are really good for getting XP, from what I remember. If I could find another village, that would be dope, though. I don't know what the village spacing is, so... Polar Bear, I'm not gonna mess with you and your kid. I just want to get away from the parasites, because parasites are terrifying. Also, I think this is a two-handed weapon, but I can't really use a shield. Otherwise, it gives you mining fatigue 3, which is great. That's actually fantastic. You love to see it. Oh, what do we do about that? What? That's another big ice spike. That's a ravine that I almost just jumped into. That would have been smart of me, but you know, it's all good. We're just chilling, having a good time. I almost jumped into, I guess that one's shallow, but that could have been bad. It's all good though. Am I prepared for any of the battle towers yet? I don't think I really am. It's a little upsetting, because I would love to be able to... I do think I need a rabbit's foot, but I don't think right now it's probably a good idea. This guy's a little spawner, which is fine. Can maybe farm some stuff off this guy. I can just mine it and just direct get the XP, I guess. Dude just ran into the outside, which is not good for skeletons while it's daytime. So deal with it. You're dumb. You're dumb, dude. Why'd you do that? 16. Okay, we can level up attack again, which is, or defense, not attack. What? Diamond. A diamond. Got a diamond. I guess I don't need a crafting table since we can get wood and stuff. Get netherrack up here. Not much else in, right? Literally nothing else. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Not an issue. But I do think encountering the parasite area probably not great, because I'm kind of worried about that growing more. But I think if the chunks are completely unloaded, it shouldn't be an issue. So, I'm just gonna hope that by running... That's a village, I think. I think that's a village structure. So we can maybe at least have a safe village that we can make our new home at. Okay, this looks safe. Definitely village-like. Hopefully it has a waystone. If it doesn't have a waystone, then I can't get it. Is this just a one-building thing? It's not a village? I thought this was a village structure. I guess not. What is it then? Well, we got some books. Not really at the level to be enchanting yet. Piston, redstone, glowstone crystal. That's what we need for torches. 4 more torches. Take my bones back. That's actually big, I'm not gonna lie. We can also harvest all the torches here, if need be. Bread. More bread. Eggs? Okay. Wheat. I guess I do need more wheat to breed the cows. I would like to get home. Or at least get the stuff back home. But I guess I can do that later. Stack of bread now. So what I'll do is we'll chuck that pickaxe there, and let's see what happens. Oh, okay, great. Oh, great. Electrocuting after failing to pick an enchanted lock. That's fantastic. Okay. Let's, death counter update. Well, I guess I can try again. Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. Okay, whatever. Okay, we put on you. That is a crumbling ice helmet. I probably should have seen that before I put it on. I can chuck that, because I also have just a ton of ice chunks, so it's not really an issue. Our glaive. Gotta make space for the bow, because we do have a bow. What else? We got lockpicks, we got purified water. I do need to fill up on water. So I guess we can just, I can make more ice boots out of all that. And was there a furnace in here? Doesn't look like it. That's fine. We at least have our water bottles concisely put somewhere. Shield, I guess. I'm not gonna carry around one lockpick, but I guess while we go down, we can just break the torches and just acquire more torches. So that's cool. We're at 25 right now. Just yoink as many as we possibly can. Okay, we can't get that one, but we can definitely get that one. Those two, which is great. And now we just keep on keeping on. We keep on yoinking all the torches because they didn't give us anything. You left your house empty, and there wasn't anything good in there for me to take. So instead I took all of your torches. I mean, interesting enough, but no. What does that even mean? I don't even understand where that's coming from. Am I? I don't know. That's a confusing question. I guess if I was, I wouldn't know it because I would have been lost. But I'm not. But also, why did I just see that now? What popped up for me now? Oh, there's a village. It's just right over here. And it looks like a non-parasite village, which is fantastic. Because it means that we won't be... Yeah, this village is actually nice and chill. A little lovely town. Yeah. That's exactly what this is. And they're rich too. Holy, okay. And I got some nunchucks. Sweeping nunchucks. Better than that. I guess you can't block and swing the nunchucks at the same time, but... Okay, we get some steak. So we really need saturation, we can get some steak. Golden crown. It's not quite as good, but it also adds a lot of conductivity, which we don't want. Special in bedroom. Yeah, these villagers are like rich. They got like food for days, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not upset with just yoinking their stuff. Also, that's where the waystone is. Perfect. RLCraft. Librarian, what do you got? Subject physics. We want subject PE is the ultimate enchant, so maybe he'll reroll trades eventually. I don't know how villagers work for 1.12, but I'm trying to learn because I have to for this mod pack. So it's gonna be fun. Also, I'm struggling to not sneeze. I don't know why. It's just so itchy. At least we're getting more iron too. It's nice. What we got in here? Some apples, some beef. You have a furnace though. I will use your furnace nice and quick for... I guess I'll cook your food too. I just need iron. And I guess we could maybe co-opt this village for our base, but it's not quite big enough. Maybe we need a different structure. Not super particularly picky. I do know that I do need to eat the bacon. I gotta remember the bacon first, which should smelt just fine. And while that's smelting, try and not accidentally suck up a boba, but didn't get the right straws. So I don't have boba straws. I just have metal. I guess this is our house now. So I'm gonna do a little bit of interior design real quick. And by interior design, I mean interior reconstruction, I guess you could call it. And I guess by interior, I also mean exterior, because this seems to be the outside of the house. So I'm just going to be expanding it a little bit. Don't mind me. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I fell on your field. Really, I apologize. It's not intentional. I'm trying to become a healthy member of this town, and I should not be falling on people's crops. So that was poor of me. Anyway, let's I think we'll just expand it like that. Yeah. Just expand it like you would expand a house normally, right? We just do that. Yeah, okay. And now these guys need to be like the overhang, right? These guys go like that and like that, but these guys are like the okay, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna try and figure it out because I'd like to make it look at least somewhat pretty. I don't do a whole ton of Minecraft building, as you can probably tell. It'll probably be easier if I do it that way. Go boop, and boop, and that way that's done. I need to remove these guys anyways, so that. I only sleep at night. It's not night yet, apparently. This is my new house, so I'm just gonna chuck all my stuff in the chest. Not worry about it yet. We'll light it up from the corners. That way we got some nice edge lighting. We get a nice, healthy glow throughout the space. It's looking like a nighttime, but apparently it's not night yet, so I don't know. I do kind of like the idea of leaving these windows kind of open, but probably a good idea to replace them. Who knows if it's a good idea or not. A slab, right? Slab is gonna go. And we'll also slab up the windows so that they're a little less. I guess I'll have to drop onto your crops again. Sorry, dude. The crops just kept yoinking my stuff. I do need to replace the floor. That's true. I should make sure to do that while we still have all of our good handy materials. That, and then we place the floor, nice and simple. And honestly, not a terrible job. I mean, the ceiling's different, but that's to be kind of expected. What I guess I could do, add that to make it look a little more natural. Add those guys. These guys, this here. We'll hold up that corner. I kind of like that, actually. That looks nice. Anyway, let's make some more. Keep clicking on the wrong thing. There we go. There we go. We escaped, and now we can turn that all into some spruce wood, which is not enough to make anything. I was looking at making a chest. We don't have enough wood to make a chest, which is a pain. But at least we could get our stuff from home, from our previous home, because this is our home. What do I really need from? Grab the iron. I'll grab all the logs, the heart dust. I'll take my ancient compass, and we'll take the wildberry bushes. Don't really need extra seeds. I'll take the extra arrows. Then I'll take ores. Thankfully, it's close enough that we can just work back and forth nice and easy. Thankfully, we also had a bunch of wood. I thought that was a dragon flapping, but that was just the way that everything rendered in, and I was terrified. But you know what? It's all good. Because we're in a good position. Anyway, this is going to be wood chest, so also, I should probably torch up this area. There we go. There we go. That's good. Do need to put flower pots somewhere. So maybe the doors opening that way does lead to the potential for being broken into. So I think if we can, we want to put them on that. But I guess we can't because it's a stairs and you put that on stairs. So we'll just extend the front a little bit more, and then we can put them like that. There we go. And now they open the other way. And then I guess what I'll do, since we got the 2 extra flower pots, is what we'll do guess what I could do is we could just put one out here. It's on a little thing, on like a little hanging ledge. This one will be right down here. You know, that way it looks just, yeah, there we go, perfect. Okay. I could do the accenting on the bottom, but I'm not gonna because I'm too lazy. So let's get some more wood so we can make more chests, because we're gonna need a lot more chests. I accidentally did it to the floor, which is great. Thankfully I have, there we go, okay. 11, and need what, 7, not 16, I need 24. 21, okay, can we get 24 please? Pretty please, 24, perfect. Exactly what I needed. Now we get you, and now you go you, and you, and this is gonna be ores and mining, cobble and stuff. Got the wood chest, probably only gonna keep like 16 torches on me max, probably a good idea. And I'm gonna need a mob drops chest as well, so I should probably just make it. Spruce wood, but I do think I have a saw back at home. Back in my previous base, back at spawn, whatever the heck it's called. I do have a saw, perfect. And I also have an extra iron pickaxe. I also have a silver throwing knife. I don't really need redstone. Take the bones. We'll leave the shears here, just in case we need to shear stuff here. I think I'll just take a couple stacks of cobble, and the lapis, and the silex meat. And we'll also take the backpack. Now we can go on back. Perfect. All we're gonna do, just absolutely chill. Wrong chest. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's do that, and then that'll go in there. And then I need to saw for a mob drops chest. 32. That's plenty for chests, because then we get mob drops. We're gonna go in here, and I guess I'll put ice chunks in there too, because I mean that's used kind of similarly. Now I guess we can sort out everything. Purified water, mob drops. Cobweb is a mob drop, so are arrows. Got a bunch more arrows too. Fine. Diamonds are mining, coal's mining. Red is more farming related to that stuff, so that. Armor, we'll put armor and stuff. I'll make another chest for that. Probably a good idea. Go, and that's gonna be that guy right there, and we can put our spruce stuff there. I probably should take the backpack with me when I go to the battle tower, because I do kind of want to go try and farm the battle tower for XP and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe a good idea, maybe not. Probably not a good idea, but it'll be fine. Spruce doors. I don't think there's anything going underwater there, so we'll do that. And what we want to do is hit level 16 so that we can finally use our diamond stuff, which I'm contemplating if we bring it in our backpack or not, but I do think that I should definitely obsidian. That's and I'll leave the apples because I don't need them either. Arrows, we got water, we really need an axe if I'm going just to farm XP stuff. Maybe to break. And we've got our crispy bacon as another food source, and it's getting late again, so let's get some sleep. And then we can go back, get the stuff from the battle tower. Because the battle tower was just this direction, right? It's just to the whatever way this is. I have an impeccable sense of direction, but I keep thinking of that as north and that as to the east. So I guess we're just gonna go east, and I don't even know if that's right. I guess I could check with the compass, but I don't know. I'm not super worried about it. What I am worried about though is if we get too close to the parasite biome of parasite stuff spawning. So what I'm thinking that I'm gonna do, I am going to put my render distance to 8, which will make it probably a little smoother as well, but it will also make it so that you guys will be able to not have to worry about me getting obliterated by dragons, which is a good thing. Right? Yeah, definitely. And I guess I'm fine with just us getting whatever disease we end up getting from drinking bad water. But this is apparently a ice temple, or is this a roguelike dungeon? This is looking like a roguelike dungeon. So we can... I don't think we're ready for a roguelike dungeon just yet. Maybe floor 1. We're probably good for floor 1 of a roguelike. I'm just a little bit concerned. Even floor 1 can get a little bit dangerous. Also, it looks as though there's been a little bit of an interesting situation down here, where some things have intersected, or maybe I just got unlucky, I don't fully know. Okay, apparently I just have weakness, so I can't hit anything. And now I'm infested. Weakness, 3, 2, 1. He shot the parasite off of me. We're good on that. Okay, we got you. Cool. Level 10. We get iron bars. Where the heck did you even come from? Did you just spawn behind me? Okay, we're level 11. What do I need for the next level? In defense, we're defense 14, so I need 15 levels to get to 15. So it could be doable. I mean, if we're getting as lucky as we are. Ooh, Halloween treats. We could do some loot like lucky blocks, I guess is what they're kind of like. Check that out, maybe. Literally an ankle biter. Stop this. Stop it. Okay, 15. Okay. We're not really in a great position right now. I don't really have heals. Holy, okay. Well, apparently, I don't really need heals. Never mind, I do need heals. I cannot go down there anymore. We are incredibly low. If I catch hypothermia right now, I will just pass away. So I think our best course of action is going to be going back up and going back home real quick. I guess what we could do is we could open up the Halloween trick-or-treats, but...
Ah, treat.
Ooh, a blaze rod. Honestly, pretty nice.
It's a treat.
Oh, blocks of iron! I guess I'm just lucky like that. You know what? Double treats out of the... I think they're just like lucky blocks, so we could have just ended very badly, but... You know what? Fair enough. Also, holy, that took, what? Literally 125 or 124 durability, which is half of an iron nunchuck. That's nuts. It destroyed half of an entire iron nunchuck. But I do think that nunchucks are probably a relatively good weapon. Although I do think early on the saber is probably best. I think that's a one-handed one that we can use with a shield, which would be huge. Ooh, and we've got blue goo. So if we need to, we can always farm up some of the dudes that spawn from that. Which are the guys that give the ice stuff, which is what you need to make the cold liners for us to go to the nether, so we don't have to actually add a whole ton of other stuff, which is great. Anyway, mob drops, we got more arrows than we came in with, which is nice. We got parasites, and we got a bunch of... Thinking that we do is, where's the water? There it is, for ourselves some handy dandy water bottles. Do I have any leather? What is it to make leather again? It's rotten flesh combined with sugar. And then we smelt that, right? Yep. So, 4 rotten flesh and a sugar. Which thankfully there's sugar canes here. And get you guys. There's also more blue goo. It's strange that the blue goo would be where it's super cold, because, I mean, I guess it's not that strange. Makes sense. I just want to complain, but I don't. have a ton to stand on when it comes to complaining. So this will smelt you guys up, and just need to wait to heal, I guess. Or do I have enough string and other stuff? 4 string, I've got that. That looks like pretty much it. Maybe, do I have anything in the backpack? Nope. Okay, this will make a saber. I think a saber is 3 of you. And a stick, string for a handle. Make a saber, please be good. Keen, pretty darn dope. Damage absorption, yep. Negates 25% of damage taken. And it does sweep damage, and that's actually huge. Don't have to worry about that. And we also get to break cobwebs, which is great. Should definitely put the water bottles in there. But we should probably go back to our place. Also, yeah. Gotta go back to the spawn to get our wool. String, and I'll take a knife too. Come back. Chop some more. Do I get plant fiber from harvesting wheat? I don't think I do. That's fine, not a big whatever. I guess we could go back and we could harvest the stuff at spawn too. Although I don't want to make a whole big thing of harvesting stuff at spawn, because that's gonna be that's gonna end up taking forever because there's just infinite amounts of stuff at spawn. But we could at least go breed stuff too. At least it's getting later in the day, which we'll be able to, you know, get to bed so that we can heal. But I do think these are the best bandages we can make right now. And even then, they're not very great. So you gotta be a little torches, red water. That's plant string. Yeah, we're very low. We just wait for nighttime and then sleep. But I guess for now, I will harvest ourselves some wheat, because that'll give us a little XP, and maybe we can hit 16 from harvesting stuff back at not base, because this is our new base, but back at the original spawn. Fantastic, because I don't want to go anywhere without having our set of diamond armor on, because our diamond stuff is actually pretty good, and it's not conductive, which means that when it's raining, I can actually go outside. Because when it's raining right now, if we were to be out in the rain, there is a high likelihood of me just getting struck by lightning out of the sky, because that's where lightning comes from. But you know what I mean? It's just random lightning would just happen. I mean, I guess it could happen at any time, but it's much more likely storms, unless they fix that with the update and everything. I didn't read through all the patch notes, so I don't know. But what I do know is big update, many thing added, many thing fixed, many thing harder now, including certain damages buffed for the bosses and the stuff in the tower. Whatever the tower is, wood dust all over me. But let's bring the wheat to do those guys. We can get to 16. Means that I guess next we get to 12 agility, but it does mean that we can leave our iron stuff behind and don our beautiful handy dandy diamond stuff, and now I'm a pretty princess. So exactly how we want it to go. Okay, what I think we do now, thought that was a bad guy for a second, but then I realized it was an Aegis, and I was like, okay, well, we're chill now. Okay, let's harvest ourselves some crops and see how much XP we can get from that. I think what we should be able to do ow. So that is really obnoxious, because plague and slowness. At least we have a bow, but this is going to put us to literally half a heart in each of our 2 vital organs and just keep us there. So at this point, we might as well TP back and then just jump off something to just make us pass away so that we don't have to worry about it, which would be really obnoxious. So instead, what I'm going to do is we're going to see if we can get at least one more level in something before I die. What am I regenning? I regened to a full heart in each thing. Is that from something else? I don't have a nymph, so I don't even know. I don't have my backpack on. That's really obnoxious, though. So I'll leave the wheat in there, and we can maybe try and harvest some more, and if we die, we just die, and it is what it is. Like, I don't know. That happened a lot, but I didn't get any triffids. I just kept getting spriggans, and spriggans aren't that much of a pain to deal with, because essentially the spriggans just shoot lasers at you, and you can take them out with the... I mean, the glaive helped because of the reef, but... I might die for this, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this can infinitely block everything. And unfortunately, I do think this guy can just keep lasering. We just gotta wait, because I don't want to add more deaths to the death counter. I really don't want to. There we go, we got him. We're just gonna be flashing for a bit. It'll be fine. We'll be okay in a second. It'll all work out. What I should do though is level up our agility, just to make sure. And then if we get another one, then I think we're definitely dead, unless I do the same thing. But I do think we'll heal, right? We'll heal eventually. Nature heals. That's what happens. I do think, though, if we drink the water, I will get parasites, and the parasites will kill me. Also, we're gonna get hyperthermia. I guess we'll cool down, because, thankfully, taking off all of our armor just puts us to a little bit lower. Which is good, because I would love to not be overheating right now. And we're immediately burning up again. Is it because my body's accustomed to the cold? Because that's where I've been the past little bit. Okay, 11, get one more level. And I get to level 11 before I get another dude bro spawning that will absolutely annihilate me, please. Honestly, that's actually not too hard to deal with. We also got to level 11, so we get to updo, and then we do the thing, and hopefully we just don't get a triffid spawn, because a triffid spawn would be awful. And we just gotta replant all of our crops, and we're not even done with one full harvest yet. We've barely finished one layer of harvest, which is kind of crazy, but I mean, it's kind of nice though that we just get to get all these XP without having to risk a ton, other than just struggling with, you know, the fact that dudes spawn, and also the fact that it's hot out. Sucks. Okay, well, burning up again. Great. Let's cool down real quick. Need to get level 12 before we can go too crazy. So, we just need level 12. That's all we need. Nice and cool now. Hop up a little bit. Fine, it's a little hot again. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Undershirt. Unlocked. Holy, okay. I think that also... What is the bow? What is the good bow? It is the Diamond Strengthened Longbow, and then the ultimate one is the Dragon Strengthened one. But the Diamond one takes attack 16, so we need attack 16. But we at least can wear diamond stuff, and we can go into the roguelike dungeon and start doing that stuff now. Because I feel a lot more strong now that we've got the saber, we've got everything else. We're pretty darn good for being this far in, which is great. I mean, the initial blight at the very beginning that just gave us a ton of levels to jumpstart us is huge. And then this farm that we've been just growing bigger and bigger. I made it even bigger when I was doing just a couple runs of harvesting. I wanted to make sure that we could grow everything. But it ended up getting kind of out of hand. But it's all good now. Guess what we're going to do is we're going to hop that on. Gonna get nice and toasty. Drink some water. And then we're gonna go back to Dregora because this is our home. Our brand new beautiful home where it's not too hot, not too cold. Just a perfect temperature. Now we just gotta wait a little bit and then we can sleep. We don't have to worry a whole ton. We should probably make the bow though while I'm remembering to. So, I guess I should wait a second, because I'm going to get... Where did I put the... Oh, I have the knife on me. Okay, we just gotta harvest some string, and then we can also get more bandages that way, which is because then we don't have to worry about it. Good bandages. Thank you, by the way, to all the people who have followed, who are just watching and chilling. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support and everything on Twitch and YouTube side. It just is really big, so thank you. Let's get some sleep and we'll heal up a bunch, and ideally we could get lifesteal on a sword. That'd be dope. I do think though healing up that and our body is probably a good idea. Then we can start running around with the knife. Is there a better knife? Or fillet knives? No tree punching is the knife that we want. It's just a stick and a knife. Okay, so we'll make 2 of you. Just so we can get a good healthy amount of stickage, or not stickage, we want everything. But what I more want is the plant fiber and string. The string is what's gonna go real big. Just gotta get as much as we possibly can, which is hopefully plenty. Also, I'm thinking that covering up that pool is probably a good idea so that stuff doesn't spawn from it. But I also need the stuff that it spawns from it, so I'm trying to wrestle with that. Also, we're gonna use the bad one first. If we get extra seeds, it is what it is, and we can also just always harvest more stuff later. Ooh, hey Nymph, can you heal me please? Heal up to full. Thanks to you. I do think though getting more stuff for heals is just such a huge deal. That maybe it's worth getting even more sheep so that we can get more wool, because it does take a bunch of wool, and I also need to find a desert or find some aloe somewhere, because aloe is what you need for the good bandages. But you also need more magic and more other stuff too, so it's gonna take a bit. I guess what we can do right now is get attacked by sheep because I couldn't jump shot them quick enough. Okay, we got a frozen Draugr. I actually did quite a bit. Head. I do need rotten flesh actually. That's actually kind of big. Can I get another treat?
Trick.
Ah. Gave me a trick. I wanted a treat, but I guess I couldn't get lucky 3 times in a row, so that's fine. It is what it is. It's all good. Just chilling, having a good time. I do need rose bushes, actually. So, let's grab you guys. Do I need them for the greenhouse glass? Oh, hey, Pixin, dude. What's good? Gave me haste. Thanks, bro. The pigs are looking at me like they could want some smoke, and that Dixon dude, probably not a great idea for me to anger him. How did you get into a tree, dude? Easy dub, easy dub. We got a bunch of stuff from that guy too. We got a bunch of tallow and stuff from a pig that we shot and that died on accident. I didn't mean to attack a pig. Hey Nymph, could you please heal me up? I'd really appreciate it, thank you. Holy, that scares me. Okay, can you heal me up a little bit more? Being attacked by pigs again. Okay, can we get a good treat?
It's a treat.
Dude sounds so depressed that I got lucky. Okay, whatever. Screw you too then, I guess. Whatever. How many rose bushes do I need? I need a lot, because we're gonna need a lot of whatever they're called. The green glass. I guess that's if I want to grow crops. I need to grow crops, because we do have all the stuff. Oh well, we got another one. Whatever. Always go back and get more too. 32. Got a stack in 32. Kind of would like to get a little bit more, because I'm a little bit okay. Hey Nymph, can you heal me please? The dude spawned in there, right? Yeah. Violet Eric's. That sounded not good, but I guess we're good for now. Ice Fireball Charge. Oh, I'm hypothermic. Holy, how did I get this cold? I'm gonna die from hypothermia. This is suboptimal. I need to get to warmth. Actually, can I put a torch down? Torches won't heat me up. It won't heat me. I'm just dead from hypothermia. I need to get my furnace going. What can I cook? We'll cook mutton. That works, right? And then tallow I can use as fuel, right? Little smelts. One item. Or I can use it to make rustic tallow, which makes candles, which look nice. Okay, I guess we'll do that. Okay, we warmed up nicely. That was terrifying. Okay, well, we got some rose bushes, we got some seeds, we got some wool, plant fibers, string. We got more bandages. We can get more bandages too, which is nice. Okay, we've got a couple bandages. Is there a way for me to get more plant fiber? Reeds from Biomes of Plenty or knife cutting? I could knife cut leaves, but that's leaves. I think I'd rather just do leaves, right? Because then I can just do this. Yeah, and then we just get a bunch of plant fiber. That way we don't have to worry about it. Now we can do that. We put our shield back, we put that back, and we get you. Craft up some more. Go in there. We'll put dirt over there, I guess. And then mob drops. Emeralds will go in mining, I think, and then glowstone, mob drop. Mushrooms are farming stuff, but I mean they are technically a mob drop in this case, but I think we'll get you, and then we can get ourselves even more bandages, which is nice, just in case we need them, which we probably will, because I've taken a lot of damage so far. Oh my gosh. Okay. We need to get ourselves more stuff. Thank you to Who Am I KB Paulian for following, by the way. So let's just come on. Give me something good. That's all I ask for. It is bedtime, I think. Nope, not bedtime yet. Okay, that's fine. What do I need? I need attack up to 12 to get the bow, right? Get ledge grab is Weed Aplenty. 16 is Green Thumb. 12 is the lowest. Golden Osmosis. Soul Digger, we could just get that for extra coal, I guess. And then if we get building up a little more, that gathering, not high enough yet, that's fine. Okay, we gotta make sure it's daytime, because when it gets later, we start just getting super hypothermic, which is unfortunate. But that could have been our proximity to the freezing liquid. I don't fully know. I do think, though, that I will leave those and that, and just take the bacon, the other stuff. And I guess we'll go on an expedition into the whatever it's called. By the whatever it's called, I mean the roguelike dungeon. We're not gonna go too crazy far, as we're not prepared for that in the slightest. We also, I think that I'm only gonna end up streaming probably another half an hour, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, we just gotta go. We gotta get ourselves some stuff. It's not too far, right? And we got this dude just chilling. He's just vibing. He's just having a good time, you know? Just absolutely chilling. Gotta get ourselves back though. Here, I could check out the lighthouse, but I don't think the lighthouse has anything. Well, for now, I think I'm just gonna. These guys have fireworks, and they usually do. I guess not right now. A block of lapis that I could take. Do I have my backpack on? I didn't bring my backpack. I think next time we bring our backpack, because I'm probably going to end up running out of space to store the loot. Yeah, but it should be fine. It should be all good, right? It'll be fine. It's not going to be too big of a deal. One would hope. Arrows and stuff over here. Got more rotten flesh. And this was where we were going. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. And they gave us a good bandage, which is great. Do I have enough magic to use it? No. Need to get magic to 6 ASAP, because those are the best bandages that we can get. They're pretty dope. That is a blight. Thankfully, he is stuck down. What we're gonna need to do, we gotta heal our head real quick. The special dude is right there. So hopefully our head will heal. I think it takes, yeah, it should take 8 seconds, or, yeah, 8 seconds per heart. So it's just gonna take a little bit of time. Oh, we got him, okay. That actually wasn't too bad, okay. Dropped Depth Strider 3, or Depth Strider 2. I need to drop some, you guys, I need the rotten flesh. Blight dude, you thought. Apparently not hard enough, because I just got knocked down, and that could have been real bad. And we're definitely dead. Yeah. Thankfully they're stupid, so they don't know that they can get here. But we're gonna level up magic. Hope that the skeleton doesn't shoot me, because I need to use this entire bandage. Holy, okay, that was way too close. But, you know, at least it's not too far away, so if we do die, we can always come back. But it is just a little bit, okay, 20 out of, yeah, 26 hearts. We do 1 damage total. Well, I guess this is what we're gonna do for now, is just hopefully we can work him down. Do I do more damage with an arrow? 19. Sneak attack? We can do sneak attack damage, though. That's just big. So it actually does quite a bit more damage when I do that. 29 levels? Holy, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna get to level 12. Level 16 is what we need for Battle Spirit for getting strength when we get a kill, so we'll do that. Building, we can get up to 8. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. This is super easy. Yeah, all you gotta do is just cheese the blights. That guy gives wither. Bro just doesn't know how to block quick enough. Okay, whatever. We can finish using this bandage. And then we can heal our head. And then we go in. I think what we'll do... Okay, we have 7 heart crystal shards. I think what we need to do is I need to drink, and I think my water froze. Nope, my water's right here. Perfect, okay. I think more dudes just spawned, so that's suboptimal, but... Spider, why did you knock me down into a place that you couldn't come and follow me? Will this spawn a Geoknock? I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm just lucky like that. I'm just lucky like that. See, this I just gotta be confident. I do need string, and I'll take... The Halloween treats seem to be pretty decent with the loot. Also, it looks like this intersected with a Dregora structure that I don't know about. Prot 1. I mean, any protection is pretty dope. That guy is Ninja Poisonous Choke. Oh, thank God we got him, because that could have been real bad. That was legit. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty legit, huh? That was crazy. Okay, well now we gotta get our way back up there. So, is there stairs? There's a door. Okay. Gotta just get through you. Yo, this is actually a pretty cool place. I'm not gonna lie. There's stairs up here. It's through there. Okay, I just can't see, apparently, because the glass is... Uh-oh, that's not good. We're level 18, too, so I should probably put levels into stuff first. Also, probably should heal the limbs that are low. And that guy spawned a bunch of guys, so maybe we take it slow. Okay, silver chestplate, enchanted silver chestplate. I'm sorry, farmer. Wait, is that an enchanted or a silver chestplate with advanced mending? Wastelander? Oh. I guess the... Oh, advanced thorns. It wasn't advanced mending. I was hoping. One would hope, but apparently we did not get so lucky. Also, apparently these guys did not have that good of a fate down here. I think this is supposed to be the guys, like the dudes yeah, that spawn and then... Okay, there's cave spiders. Can I get a bezoar from you? Okay, charcoal filters. Okay, clay vessel, bread. It did a lot of damage though, which is suboptimal. My body is very low. There's a lot of stuff happening. Yeah, it's this mod pack is it's difficult, but it's also just confusing because I don't know exactly what I should do or shouldn't do. But what I do know is that apparently whatever dudes were here. And I think that it's probably a good idea. Is this a way up? Oh, this is a way up for me to get back. So I can get back up there. That way we don't have to go worry about it. The elevator shaft was right over here. Break in. Now we're out. Now we go here. The forbidden hand-carved hoe. Efficiency 1 mending. Honestly, if I need a hoe, I will use that one. Also, chickens, probably a good idea for feathers. Just so that we can get a good amount of feathers for as many arrows as we would need. He really just drop-shotted me. Doesn't know how to water bucket as good as I do. Now he's gone. Yeah, I mean, that water bucket made up for all of the ones that I've messed up for so long. Also, that guy's terrifying. Holy, okay. Pitch black, you're likely to be eaten by something. Great. Okay. Let's just heal up our head so we don't pass away. Poison is gonna go away soon, which is good. But holy, I'm gonna have to use every single bandage. That's great. That's fantastic, actually. Okay. There's skittering in the background. I think it's just an audio thing. I don't think there's actually, like, skittering going on. But that is kind of unsettling, so... What the heck is that guy? It tetched, and it gives plague and more poison, which is exactly what we wanted. And there's another one. Great. Okay, well, we gotta update the death counter. 16 deaths. Great. Respawn. We'll get some sleep, and then we can go back and get our stuff. But most of it's there. I probably should bring a replacement saber or an extra saber just in case. I guess I am attack 16, so we could... I need 3 diamonds for that, so I guess we'll just do... Let's do that guy. We'll just do a normal saber. Normal iron saber. And we will run in with our old set of iron gear, and this should be fine. Definitely won't end poorly. We're just going to get our stuff back. Should all be gettable, because it's right by the... It's actually just right there at the entrance, going down. So it shouldn't be hard to get. And we'll get our stuff back, we'll get out, we'll get the heart crystals that we can make from the stuff that we ended up getting. And then from there, we will probably wind down and end. See why we wouldn't, but Oh, hello, Mr. Wendigo. I would like to not deal with a Wendigo right now, because I am not in a position to deal with a Wendigo right now. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Gonna avoid him entirely. Okay, let's see. What will we get? What will we find when we come down here? Just my gear all over the place. Okay. Wanted to be expected. At least my pickaxe is close by. Pretty much all my stuff, like, right away. Don't really need the iron gear anymore. It served its purpose. Just need to get through the bars and put them right there. And now we've got everything. Sharpness 1. Diamond chest plate. Worthless versus keen. I will definitely take the keen one versus the worthless one. Worthless seems bad. Thorns. I don't think we want advanced thorns at all, ever. So I'm gonna leave that. I think we've got everything else, so maybe we need level 16 attack. So we'll do that first. I should definitely bring blocks next time. It seems like a good idea. At least I'm thinking for myself right now that blocks would be a really good idea for next time, so that we don't have to worry about, you know, not being able to evade anything or get away from anything. But it's all good now, because we got some cobble. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to build up a little bit. And we're going to run away. Oh, never mind. He's not chasing us. Okay. Did he TP when I shot him? Okay, this guy apparently just likes evading and getting out of the way. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna shoot him from beyond his range. And thankfully, the spider eyes are not super radioactive, but they're a little radioactive. So we gotta be a little careful. They just get a bunch more levels, which we can put into you. 16 attack. I think we want mining to 12, and then gathering to... We want gathering up to 12 as well, ideally, but mining... good. Battle Spirit we can unlock in 2 levels, so soon. Ooh, and we get more Heart Crystal Shards too, which is huge. I just saw a dude run past that, or was that just particles? Oh, it's a bat. Okay, never mind, we're chill. Not an issue, it's all good. Now, let's just go up and away. And then we don't have to worry about anything. Oh, cool. It leads back into the... That's great. I would rather just not deal with that. The Darkling. Darklings sound terrifying. So we're just gonna not deal with that at all. And instead, skedaddle. Because I think that that's a good amount of stuff that we got. And I'm happy with it. Also, okay, I am looking. Just gotta get everything. It's all good. It's all good. We got what we needed. Sneak attack is actually kind of legit for dealing damage. And we just got an Ender Queen's crown, which is huge. That adds reach distance too. That makes us immune from freezing. So we can't freeze to death, which is big. Get rid of the skeleton spawner. Or not. I won't get rid of the skeleton spawner, I guess. I think the Ender Queen's crown did that. It definitely did, because when instead of taking damage, what does it do exactly? Chance to ignore damage. 5%. Did I just hit a 5% chance twice in a row? Did I just do that? Or is it like special with arrows that it happens more often? Because you can't really hit Enderman with arrows. So is that a thing? That guy has special arrows, too. What kind of arrows did he have? Oh, well, I guess I don't get the special arrows. Critical Strike 2. That's a two-handed weapon, so I'm not going to be able to use that. The only things you really want to keep are the crazy good enchants, I think. Yeah, I guess I just am either incredibly lucky, or it just makes it so that arrows can't hit you. Because I don't even know. Dude was trying to shield against me hitting him. Basic saddle. I probably need to find those, so probably something good for me to take. Where's the way back up? Because I keep trying to get up to get out, and then teleporting back down. There we go. Oh, we're on the same floor. Okay. So it's not super far. That's good. Advanced thorns. That's the chest that I was putting stuff in. Got a locked chest over there. Looks like we've got another room. Protection 1, protection, Razor's Edge, Feather Falling 2, Protection 2. What do you got? Protection 1, Feather Falling 3, Protection 1, and Breaking 3. What do they get for modifiers? Crumbling, Terrible, Shield. What do you get for modifiers? 3.36. Okay, interesting. Pitch Black, you're likely to be eaten by something. I need to get to the sounds seem to have stopped, for now at least. Okay, great. Lesser Sharpness, Water Aspect, Lesser Bane of Arthropods, Lesser Fire Aspect. Okay. And I get something that's like maybe good? Or is that just illegal? I guess I don't really need Iced Livers. Probably don't need to hold on to them. Stone Cut Axe. Short. Okay. I will just use the other one then. Okay, there's a dude over there. He is a Darkness Sapper Blast Off. Did I get him? Okay, it's pitch black. You're likely to be eaten by something. No, thank you. I would rather not have to deal with a Gru right now on top of a dungeon, so... Okay, the Ender Queen's Crown is either... The chance for avoiding damage is either incredibly high, or I'm incredibly lucky, because I just haven't gotten hit since I put it on. I don't think I've gotten hit since I put it on. Like, genuinely at all. Okay, never mind. That is... You've just been hit, so that changes everything. And that's my sword gone. Okay, I do not want to go over there. Instead, what I think we shall do, for chance, is put a level into that, get teleported over to another skeleton, which has another skeleton right next to it, with some zombies right next to them. That's a lot of zombies. Okay. Well, thankfully they're stupid, so they're just following me in a line. But, you know, that's good, because we just get to then get all the... Okay, can I get out now? Etch-a-tick. Another etch-a-tick, and now I need to get out. Get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out. This is the stairs upwards. So now we're going up, and I'm about to go blind because I'm about to start getting dehydrated, which is great. Level 17, which means we're so close, but we can also just put it into defense as well, which is huge. And now we're 1 HP on pretty much everything, and that's ideal. That's exactly what you want to see. But at least we are alive. Okay, it is nighttime, so while we can, okay, there's monsters nearby, so we can't. My axe is about to break, and now we just have our fists, so... And what I think we're gonna do, we're gonna get back home, and then I'm gonna end it from there. We don't have a shield, I don't have anything, or I do have a shield, I only have a shield. That's what I meant to say. I only have a shield, don't have a weapon, my weapon broke, but we are coming back with quite a bit of loot. So that's good. Quite a healthy amount of loot. The Ender Queen's Crown goes kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. So, I'm very happy about getting the Ender Queen Crown. Keep falling into these little pockets of water, which is super ideal. Super great. How many of the doohickey doodads did we get? 13, and we have 5, so we can make 2 heart crystals, but I need 2 levels to put them on. So, 2 levels, perfect. And we can get some sheep for wool. I could also use wool for wool armor, but we have protection from cold now, so it's not an issue. I passed right by it, because I forgot that it's right by the big spike right here. Now we're home. Hey, Nymph, could you please give me regen? Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Actually, I need more regen. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's just get healed all the way up to full. We can eat the rest of our bacon. Got steak. Now we can chuck everything into storage. So, we get 18 of you, and then go in there. 15 arrows. Down to 15 arrows. A lot of arrows. And we'll check enchanted books in the mob drops too, because they're kind of mob drops, you know? And the cookies instead first. Let's just get ourselves some more bottles of water so that we can must drink goodly. Get ourselves 2 more hearts. What am I at in magic? 6. I guess we can't use them yet. Once we can, that'll be helpful. At least we can make a bunch more bandages with that, which is good. And we also need a sword. Gonna cost me another plant string and a stick, which is fine. It's just a little bit of annoyance because I've done this so many times. It's fine. It's all good. We get something good. Thin, extra attack speed, a little less attack damage. Overall, I think that thin is still better than default because it makes the attack speed faster, which means that even if we do a tiny bit less damage, it's still a good amount. So filters for, I guess, we do have enough now, rotten flesh-wise, to make ourselves a bunch more leather. To then be able to make ourselves a beautiful, handy-dandy little thing known as a can, and we can turn that into an iron canteen. Definitely haven't gotten a dragon yet, so we can't turn it into a dragon canteen. I have a dragon skull, I just don't have the rest of it. We could get a dragon or witherbone handle and make a dragon bone strength and longbow before we beat a dragon. And that's what I think I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna use that to beat a dragon. But also, I'm kind of scared because dragons are terrifying. Anyway, let's get ourselves it's just that, yeah. It's just that. And then we get you. And then we get you. Iron canteen, perfect. And now we just fill you up. And it only takes 1 slot of our inventory as opposed to more, which is fantastic. We can save the bottles in there. I keep the heart containers. I'm going to leave the trick-or-treats in here. What are charcoal filters? I need charcoal and paper, not 2 hard. Let's get ourselves a bunch more charcoal. It's 3 per, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. That way we'll end up with 20, which is great, and probably get some more of the sugar canes that I can actually paper. You need to make the paper. I think sugar cane still works into paper the way that it usually does, but so then if we're doing 6, I'm gonna need to just make sure it's gonna keep on growing. Guys, we can get our charcoal filters going nice and easy. 20 charcoal filters, then purify our can. Can I just cook it to purify it as well? Does that work? Charcoal filter, it is. And with that, I do think I'm going to end the stream here. So thank you to everyone who was watching. I really appreciate it, and I had a lot of fun. But that's going to be the end for this one.